Hey YouTube, Ian here. I wanted to make a quick video comparison about the four Bluetooth headsets right here. This is supposedly the best on the market as far as size, style, comfort, mainly noise cancellation. My job requires me to be on the phone a lot, and most of the time I'm not in my office. I'm either on the road, working at home with a 2-year-old that is very excitable sometimes, and basically I'm not always in my quiet office to take phone calls. So when I need to, I want to make sure that I need a headset that cancels out sound as best as possible, because I care about how I sound on the other end of the call. So I went ahead and bought all four of these. These are highly rated on several sites. So I'm going to go through each one, pros and cons, whether they're worth it or not, save you the trouble. So let's get into it. First one, Era by Jawbone 2014 Bluetooth headset. This has Noise Assassin 4.0 to that detects when you are speaking to eliminate background noise. Does the Noise Assassin 4.0 work? Yes, but it sucks. It basically takes out noise on the street and garbles it so that they're not as distinct as it would normally be. So instead of a passing bus that goes vroom, it just kind of sounds like wind, but not as much. It does the same thing for wind. It kind of decreases it, but not exactly. I think the reason for that is the tiny size, having the microphones can only be so far, so close to your mouth, right? So this microphone picks up noise around you. This microphone picks up your voice, but I mean that's about an inch apart. While it, I mean it does work, but not that great. Is it worth the $72.90? No, it's not, in my opinion. Pros, the only good thing about it is that it's tiny, if you care about that. It doesn't have any lights that kind of make you a douche. It has this light, but that's about it. This is going to be in your face. And but cons, it doesn't really cancel out noise, and it's too tiny. It doesn't come with a case, so this kind of goes around your pocket, and it's so small that it's hard to find. So I don't think the Era by Jawbone 2014 is good enough to even try. Next up is the Jabra Extreme 2, another tiny one. It's, the Era is going to be the smallest one here. Pros about it, not much. The noise cancellation, what is it called? Noise Blackout 3. It pretty much cancels out noise much in the same way as the Era. It takes those sounds that are not your voice, kind of garbles them, so you hear some noise in the background, but it's not as distinct as they would be without the noise blackout, whatever technology they have working. I don't really know how many microphones this has, because you can't really see them. It's not really clear. I'm assuming that they're here somewhere. But my biggest gripe, my biggest cons about this one is that every time you jam this in your ear, you wind up pushing here and wind up pressing some button. There's a button here, there's a button here, the volume rockers are here, so every time you put it in, something's being pressed. I don't know if you can hear that. That's no good. So I'm constantly bringing up Siri, or activating Siri, or redialing a number. It's really annoying. I mean, I could hold it like this, but I mean, to take this in and out constantly, I don't want to be bothered with it. So Is it worth the $46.40 when I paid on Amazon? No, because you know the small size, it doesn't really pick up your voice that well, and while it blacks out the noise, I would say instead of a blackout, it's more like a brownout. If that makes any sense, maybe a gray out, because it's not completely gone. It's still there. It's maybe like a shroud out, noise shroud out. So would I buy it? No. Would I get it would I like it as a gift? Probably, but no, I wouldn't use it. So much for the Jawbreak Stream 2. Next up is the Motorola Sliver 2. This is actually the first one that I got, and I got it because of the style. I like the fact that the only thing you really see when you put this on is this little silver thing. This whole body is behind your ear, which is cool. And to turn it off, you just kind of swivel it that way. To turn it on, to put it in your right ear, just swivel it that way, and it's on. So I think that's pretty much for the pros. The style is really cool. Oh, the charge case. Charge cases with Bluetooth headsets is awesome, because you don't want to be that guy that has his Bluetooth headset in his ear 24/7. All right. So the proper etiquette, I think, for Bluetooth headsets is take it on when you need to, and take it out immediately if you don't need it. Unless you're listening to audiobooks, or I don't know. I guess that's okay. That's what I do sometimes, but I wouldn't want to wear it on the street when I don't have to. So Bluetooth headsets that come with a case is great, because you just put it in, it's charging, close the lid, put it in your pocket, good to go. And then when you got a call, hey, guess what? Let me open it, swivel it out to turn it on, take that call. Let me pull up the Amazon sheet. Let's see. Does this have noise cancellation? No, I guess not. I guess it does not have noise cancellation. I thought it did. Anyway, the microphone, I think, is here, that picks up your voice. It probably has noise cancellation. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think this is the microphone here, and the microphone here, and a microphone here. So in my tests, it did block out some noise, but given the small size, oh wait, this was actually the worst one of this test, because as far as call quality goes, because not only is the microphone the furthest away from your mouth, so that makes your volume, the volume of your voice, pretty low as compared to everything else. All the other three picked up my voice over the background noises. This one was pretty much in the same volume phase or line with the noise. So with anyway, whatever. I'm not gonna explain that further. My voice was on par with the background with this headset. While it was cool to have a case, really cool to just put it away and put it on when you need to, in the end, comfort-wise, it was not great. I bought this on Amazon, like a bulk packaging, and it only came with one gel. And you see this gel right here? This easily can be taken off. And if I lose it, I'm pretty much done. So, and this isn't the best. This is not comfortable to put in your ear for long periods of time, because I'm constantly jamming it right into the ear canal, and I just didn't like it at all. But if it had an ear gel or an ear tip, kind of like an in-ear monitor, that would be awesome, but it doesn't. So yeah, I really wanted to love this, but audio quality wasn't there, and the only thing it had going for it was the case and the form factor. But It doesn't have a mute button. Oh, that's one of the main things. Actually, none of these have mute buttons, dedicated mute buttons. I think this is just like an answer end or Siri, and then volume rockers, and then this swivel thing is the on off. But yeah, you want a mute button, you know, if you're coughing or sneezing, it's like doing radio, and there's like a cough button. You want to hit that mute button to mute yourself. So no mute button, no mute button. I don't think this had a mute button, but yeah, I could be wrong. I mean, you could just hit mute on your phone, but I mean, if you're paying like more than $50 to $100 for a headset, you want a dedicated mute button. So here is the Plantronics Voyager Edge. After 2 weeks, this is the best Bluetooth headset that I have tried. Not only of these, but like ever. I've had a Plantronics 675. I tested out a Jabra Storm very briefly. I didn't like the form factor looks cool when you wear it, but taking it off, you're basically carrying this around, although slightly bigger, in your pocket. And it doesn't come with a charge case. It doesn't come with any case aftermarket. So while I wanted to like it, I just couldn't. So I think the Voyager Edge is the best. I mean, there is the Voyager Legend, but I mean, you kind of look like a mid-level supervisor if with that thing on, or you're a telemarketer. This is really slick. This charge case, it charges, obviously, it charges the headset, but it has these cool lights. So these are a capacitive touch, I think. Okay, now it's not working. But anyway, it tells you the battery level of the case itself. Alright, and then the battery level of the headset. So it looks really slick on the desk too. I think it's I mean, thickness wise, it's not that thick to put in your pocket. I'd rather it be, you know, it's kind of almost the same thickness as this case, but I'd rather it stand out. It has a, you know, a distinct shape in your pocket, whereas this you kind of lose. So also this looks really cool on the desk. It has a rubbery, this whole rubber coating thing makes it really, gives it a good grip, not only to hold but also on your desk. So I kind of just leave this on my desk. I have a call, pop it out, put it in your ear, and you're good to go. Also, the way that there's a charge port right here, I basically leave it plugged in at, on my desk, so that I make sure that the charge case is always charged. So the next time if I'm on a call for like 2 hours with India, next time I put it in, I know that charge case is going to charge it. Noise cancellation. This proves to be the best because of this microphone. I mean the boom microphone. So there's two microphones here, one here, and then one here, I think, and then another here. Sorry, right there, to pick up any outside noise. Yeah, no, that's not a microphone. That's an LED. So yeah, this Plantronics Voyager Edge was the best. That put my voice in the forefront over everything, and this really blocked out the sounds completely. It didn't just garble bus noises or taxi noises. It blocked them out completely. So I don't know what is happening in this thing, but this thing is awesome. If you want to conduct the meeting next to a crying baby, I mean, this is the best thing that you can get. 6 hours of talk time in this tiny thing alone, and if you keep plugging it into that case every time you're done, you're gonna get a full 16 hours or the entire day, basically. Buttons wise, this has everything you need. This is a dedicated mute button, or at least I set it to mute. I don't know what the other function was before, but I used it as a mute button. Oh, also, if you hold it down for 2 seconds, it'll start playing your music, your podcast, or audiobook, whatever you want. And you'll hold it down for 2 seconds again, and then it'll pause it. Button right here is dedicated on-off. It's basically on the whole time, and then you got your volume rockers here. So, and it's fairly loud. This is the most comfortable ear gel out of the bunch. It kind of, you know, this little floppy thing, it hooks nicely in my ear. I mean, there's nothing else. There's no other real way to say it. I mean, it's simply the most comfortable. So it's the best looking, best performing as far as noise canceling, and it's going for $117.93 right now on Amazon. I bought this $129 in the Staples store with a coupon. I would easily pay $200 for this thing. Like, okay, maybe not. Maybe $149 I'd pay for this thing. Charge case. I mean, it's got functionality. It's got the form. It's got the noise cancellation. I mean, you look very Star Trek-y, but there's no going around it. You need that boom mic to kind of be close to your mouth, and I mean, that's why the Legend looks the way it is. It probably has more battery life than this, but the Legend, you need to buy that charge case, and you kind of look like a mid-level supervisor. So in the end, Voyager Edge, get it right now. I don't have a I'll put a link in the description. I don't make any money off of it, but whatever. But yeah, if you want a Bluetooth headset, this is the one to get, and that's it. Peace out.